Let's install the kitchen strainer assembly. So you take it out, here are all the parts that you should have. You've got this tailpiece washer. We'll show you how to use that. Now you'll have this threaded nut, and also this cup might be threaded as well on yours. And then we've got a friction washer, which you want to keep. And then we've got the gasket. And of course, the strainer itself. We'll first create a seal with some plumber's putty, and look for some that is for stainless steel, non-drying, non-crumbling especially. Just work it in your hands until it's about the thickness of a pinky finger. There are some people who prefer silicone for this step. Lots of fun to check out the internet and read all about that, the debate, plumber's putty versus silicone. Okay, I've got a little extra. Just going to break that off. Don't need extra. So now we'll set this in to this indentation, centered, and then push it down. Get that process started. So from underneath you can see that there's some extra plumber's putty already. We'll take that out. What I'm doing now is a bit of an extra step, but if you have a leak and you need to tighten this later, if you don't do this, it can seize up and then the nut may break and you have to replace it. So I'm just putting a little bit of this plumber's silicone grease. Lithium grease works great. I'm just going to put a little bit on those threads, and I'm going to put a little bit on the nut as well. Next, the gasket and the friction ring. And brown side towards the gasket, white side down. Then the cup. Now the cup may be threaded, this one isn't. And just centering the gasket, especially centering the gasket under the cup. Now to add the nut, feed it by hand. Until it's snug. Now to tighten everything. Now to hold this from moving from the top side, there is a special tool you can buy, or you can just take some needle nose pliers, insert them like so. So you can see they're hooked there. To resist the turning from underneath, it's going to want to turn counterclockwise, so you're going to apply an opposite force clockwise. And then from underneath, if you have some channel locks, we're going to use those on the nut here. And that's going to tighten this way. You may be able to do this yourself. You may need somebody to help you.
A cheap strainer can be damaged by the pliers. Be careful, or use a special sink strainer wrench.
Now you'll just remove this excess putty. Now basically you are done, but let's take a closer look at that tailpiece washer. If you look at your tailpiece, you'll notice that it has a flat surface. So this washer is going to sit in it like that, okay? Just like that. So that would attach here, and that's going to give you the seal that you're looking for. Here's another style. You can see again, it's got that flat lip. So this tailpiece washer fits like that.
I hope that was helpful. Please like, subscribe, comment, and ring that bell. Check out this video. Thanks for watching.